Hello, my name is Yvonne, and today I'll be talking about compassion. So the first question I will answer is, how can compassion pedagogy enhance classroom teaching? When you show students you have compassion, then they will have a tendency to connect to you. When they make the connection with you, then it makes them feel more comfortable to communicate with you. For example, in one of my classes, I had a student write about bikes. So I asked him what he was interested in: mountain biking, road biking, BMX. He responded, mountain biking. So I told him that my son was also interested in mountain biking, and his eyes lit up. So I asked him if he heard of a bike shop in Scottsdale called Rage, and he said yes. So I told him that my son worked there. I then shared with him a bike ride that my son took from Scottsdale, Arizona to Sedona, Arizona, and explained to him that it took him the entire day. So for a car, it would take about 2 hours to drive there. This student looked up the distance and realized how far it was and was pretty impressed with my son's excursion. This really helped build our relationship, and now the student tries harder to listen and do his assignments. When the student-teacher relationship is positive, then it fosters well-being for both of us. So now the second question I will elaborate on is, how can you model compassion in the classroom? So for me, compassion is modeled by listening to the student and acknowledging their feelings. If you take the time to get to know the student and some of the issues they might be having, then it can help you accommodate some of their struggles. When this happens, then students will notice. For example, I have IEP students and English language learners in my classes where I am constantly showing compassion for. Students recognize this and they tend to follow your lead, and they show compassion for these students as well. That pretty much concludes my compassion video, so thank you very much for listening.